live. Hello for day 9. I am super excited. This brings me so much joy to be here. We have a really juicy, raw topic today. I'm a bit nervous, but I also have a lot of joy, the duality in life. If you are not in the 3-day abundance reset, definitely DM me abundance to join. It's a very powerful program right now, all focused on helping you release scarcity, rebuild more safety in your body so that you can receive more, and then unlocking the frequency of abundance. Abundance starts inside your body. And what we've been talking about before we go into this episode is that scarcity is an illusion. Like, there is nothing scarce about the world that we live in. I'm just going to turn my notifications off. Scarcity is an illusion. There is nothing scarce about the world that we live in. Like, we are one with nature. We are connected. There's trees, there's water, there's buildings, there's people. There's nothing scarce in this world that we live in. But the reason people operate in scarcity is because of survival energy in their body. I share all about this on my 3-day abundance reset. So DM me and you can get it on demand. It's voice memos and nervous system practices. I'm just going to allow other people to join in. Okay, drum roll. The episode we have for today is about honesty, is about not abandoning yourself. And I want to start and ask you a question. Are you being really honest with yourself? Are you really living life connected to who you truly are? Or are you living life based on what you think others want you to be, how you think others want you to be? I want you to ask yourself, what mask and part of yourself are you hiding out of fear that you won't be accepted, you won't be loved? And really be honest with yourself. Like, place your hand on your heart and ask your heart, like, what is it whispering to you? What is it dying for you to know? Hello, Amelia. Perfect timing. If you want to place your hand on your heart, I have so much joy. If you want to place your hand on your heart and really ask your heart, where are you not listening? Where are you not being honest with yourself? Where are you hiding behind a mask? Today's episode is all about this. And so many times we think we're being honest, but we're actually just being honest to other people and not ourselves. Someone recently commented on my YouTube video saying, I'm just reading it, I have missed so many opportunities because of this reason. So it's like, where are we not being honest with ourselves? And we're lying to ourselves to appease other people that we don't care about. We do not care about. And so a story I'm going to share is my own personal journey. You know, for a very long time, I was very scared to show who I truly am. A lot of my life, people praised me for achieving. People praised me for being successful. People praised me for having wealth. And so I just wore that mask. And I was really focused on being successful, achieving. And then my heart started screaming. My heart started whispering to me. And it was saying, Paige, like, this is not the mask we want to wear. A lot of people in my life would say that I'm too deep or I'm too introspective. And I felt a lot. And so I just tried to dim myself. I wore this mask that I'm not deep. I'm just like fun. I'm light and games and love. And every time I did that, I abandoned myself and my heart would just ache. And so I want you to ask yourself, where in your life are you not letting yourself be who you truly are? We're gonna spray some. And I don't mean this surface level. I mean this, what parts inside your soul, inside yourself, inside your body that want to come alive. You know, like I mentioned in the recent story I shared, like, people would say to me, I'm too deep. Like, people literally would be like, wow, you're just like so introspective. Like, and it would make me feel like, okay, well, let me not be that. So I'm just going to be like chill and fun. And every single time I did that, I would abandon my own truth. I would abandon myself to appease the masses. And I wasn't being honest with myself. I wasn't being honest with my heart. And when you're not honest with yourself or your heart, you cannot receive more abundance, because your desires won't be able to find you. They like don't know who you are because you're wearing a mask. And your heart is just going to ache time and time again. And so really get honest with yourself about what aspects of yourself are you scared and why are you scared? It all comes down to wanting to feel loved, wanting to feel safe, wanting to feel accepted. So we all wear these masks, and then we wonder why we don't feel alive. We wonder why we're unfulfilled. We wonder why we're depressed. We wonder why we don't have what we desire. We don't have what we desire because it can't find you. It's nothing about you. Both of you here, like, show me your heart, show me your soul, show me your depth. You know, and another story that I want to share, and if you have any questions, like, feel free to share. Chances are when you share something on your heart, it will liberate someone else and someone else will be seen. And it's something that they're thinking as well. So share any comments. But, you know, for a lot of my life, I wore this armor, this mask that I'm an achiever, I'm perfect, I can hold it all, you know, and successful. And I continued wearing that mask over the last year. Like, it was so unconscious. I was speaking about wealth attraction. I was speaking about all these things. And what I really realized is that my deepest desire is not just to help you attract money. My deepest desire is not just to help you get some of your desires. My deepest desire is to help you become who you truly are and feel alive, feel literally like your heart open, like you so unapologetically yourself, someone that doesn't abandon themselves, someone that literally does not give a fuck, literally come alive every single day, do whatever the fuck you want. I'll answer your question, Andre, in one moment. And so I had to get honest with myself of what I'm here to do, what my mission is, what my service is. And the more that you can embody that and stand in that, the more that you're going to attract what's for you. People DM me, clients DM me, come to me, because I'm not in the energy of like, oh, I need this. I'm in the energy of like heart and soul and truth and aliveness. And so for myself, I realized that I was wearing a mask and like hiding behind wealth to feel enough about myself. Like, I thought that people would only take me seriously or want to work with me if I was helping them get wealth. And I realized over the last like few months, I went through a really, really intense time. If you watched my Instagram live series on, which one was it? I think it's day 2 or 3. I talk about like what happened in Bangkok. It was crazy. So go watch it. But anyways, over the past few months, I've gone through a lot of grief. I've gone through a lot, and I have just gotten closer and closer to my heart. And I am here for heart. I'm here for depth. I'm here for soul. I can't do surface level. I can't do mass. I can't do something that feels empty. Like, people literally wanted to pay me 6 months ago, and I was like, I'm burning down this business. So I think the more that you stick to your truth, you're going to magnetize your desires. Your authenticity is what magnetizes abundance. It's not a mask. And you don't need to self-abandon to get what you desire. People want to see the real you. And your truth is the portal to everything that you desire. Your truth is going to be different than mine. But your truth comes from your heart. It doesn't come from a mind mental concept. And so somewhere along the lines, we started hiding to fit in. But you should never want to fit in. You should never want to be like anyone else. You should be so fucking unhinged. You should be crazy that people literally look at you and think you're fucking insane. Like something might be wrong with you. Yeah, of course something's fucking wrong with you. Because you're your true self. You're just being you. You're not like anyone else. So yeah, if that means something's wrong with you, then fucking keep screaming. Be loud. Fucking shine your light. The parts of you that you hide, the world is waiting for. That is the medicine that they need. Like, if you are watching me on video, you can see my energy. It's like, it's just, it comes through me. Whereas if I came on here and was like, hey guys, we're going to talk about abundance. You know, like, it's full expression. In your full expression, when you are fully expressed, it liberates someone else. It's the medicine that people are dying to feel from you. It is the medicine that people need to sleep better at night. Okay, Andre, I'm reading your question. What do you think about anxiety? Do you want to share more about that? I can answer it broadly speaking. I've actually experienced a lot of anxiety this year, and I used to never have anxiety. but I can answer it broadly. And then if you have any other questions. So I believe that anxiety is your body communicating something to you. And the energy of anxiety is very similar to the energy of excitement. And so the more that you have a deep connection with your body, this is what I help my clients with, the more that you're going to be able to decipher and understand the language of your body, what it's communicating to you, how it's speaking to you. Unfortunately, 99% of people get stuck in their mind. And so they're in their mind and they're like, I have anxiety, and they're just like stuck in these mental loops. But when we drop into the body and connect in with the places where we're feeling anxious, we can get messages, we can get wisdom. And so for myself, my own personal journey, I never had anxiety. My whole life, I never had anxiety. I felt invincible. I still kind of feel invincible. But over the last year, I started feeling anxiety. I started, okay, I'm just making sure this is still here. I started experiencing very bad anxiety, panic attacks. I had never had that before. And for my own journey and experience, over the last year, I walked away from like a soulmate partner who had everything I wanted except like 5%. I burned down my life in San Francisco. I let go of everything. And in those moments, I realized like my body didn't feel safe. Like I released so much. And so my body was trying to find safety. And so the more I built that inside my body, this is everything I do in my signature program, the more that I was able to not only like receive and attract more abundance, but actually like not have anxiety. And also the more I listened to my heart and followed myself, the more that the anxiety dissolved. Let me know if that lands for you or what questions you have. But I will say that we experience anxiety when we are not being who we truly are, because our hearts, ourselves are literally like dimming. We are literally like drowning in our shame, in our fear, our guilt. And so when you dim yourself, you put yourself in a box, you tiptoe around, and anxiety is just like screaming like, please be who you truly are. Please let the world see you. I'm just reading this comment. I'm still 19 years old. I have big vision, but sometimes I just get down and feel tired because I work so hard. How can I try to handle that? So, number one, huge kudos to you. I'm celebrating you that you have big visions. Yes, yes, yes. Every single one of us has such big visions and a mission, and our vision, when we are in it, will be a domino effect to help other people. So it's not just about you. It's all the people that you're going to be helping. So I love this so much. Celebrating you. And I think, you need to ask yourself, what is fueling yourself to work yourself where you're exhausted? There's an energy there, and there is a mind-body connection where you have a thought that maybe says you need to work hard to get what you want, or you're not going to get it, or you're not enough, whatever it is in your mind, that triggers emotions in your body like shame, fear, and guilt. And then that reaffirms the mental thing, triggers the emotional. And so you need to become aware of your mind-body connection, because if you're not, then you're going to constantly keep working, keep getting down, working so hard. You also need to ask yourself, what are you making this mean about you? Nothing in life is personal. Nothing needs to mean anything about you. If you know in your heart you have big visions, it's inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable. The more that you connect in with your heart, the more that you will attract what you desire. It's not something that's out your medicine. You need to be so unapologetically you that people feel you. People are drawn to energy. People are not drawn to surface level things. People want to feel more alive. So you're not selling offers, you're not selling services, you're selling an energy that someone gets activated in your presence. So the more that you are boldly you will attract everything. Your authenticity heals the world. Your truth liberates others. And your full expression, when you are fully alive, fully on, that is your purpose. So your focus right now, having all these big visions, is really to anchor in your authenticity, to be yourself. It sounds cliche, it sounds like a cute little concept. It's not. Yes, the first thing to do is get to know yourself on a deep level. It's hard to be yourself if you don't know who you are. Exactly. 100%. And so you have to get honest with yourself. Where are you abandoning yourself to appease other people that you don't even care about? You don't care about. I'm from California. And so for so much of my life, so much, I appeased the masses. I thought I need to do or live a certain way. And then when I finally had the courage to follow my heart and I built safety inside my nervous system, I burnt it all down. So if you are someone that deeply desires to live from your heart, if you are someone that wants to feel alive, if you are someone that wants to be who you truly are and feel safe and comfortable doing that, my work is for you. And as a result of you being who you truly are and your authentic self, you will magnetize your desires. Like, it will feel so easy, you guys. Like, literally, I have the time of my life coming on here live. Whether you're like watching live or on my podcast, on my YouTube, like, I'm having the time of my fucking life. Literally. And hello, Isan. And when you are your authentic self, you magnetize things. Clients come to you, opportunities come to you, things come to you. Because we are all connected. We are one with nature. We are all connected. Scarcity is an illusion. The desires, the dreams in your heart are in your heart because someone else has a corresponding desire to what you have to offer. When you are in your full essence. And for so long, you guys, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm really loving teaching about nervous system. I'm really loving teaching about energy. But then I realized, no, I'm not a nervous system coach. I'm not a fucking energy worker. I'm fucking here to help you become who you truly are. We're going to fucking explode. I'm here to help you feel alive. And nervous system and somatic, all that. Like, I love that. Those are tools that I use. But there's so much more that I offer than that. And I felt like I was kind of like standing behind a mask of like, oh, I do nervous system because I was scared to be who I truly fucking am. Like, look at all this energy, you guys. This is who I am. And for so long in my life, I fucking dimmed it down. I literally dimmed it down because I didn't feel safe being myself. I was fucking terrified. I was so scared. Yet at the same time, my heart would ache and be like, Paige, follow your heart, listen to your heart, be who you truly fucking are. And so I just doubled down on nervous system work. I'm just reading these comments. I put all my mind and my heart for that dream, feeling so grateful and happy to start earlier. Yes, it's so amazing. It took me 32 years to be who I truly am. And we're always evolving, right? We're always evolving. And the biggest thing that I've learned is that if you want to feel alive, if you want to feel like lit up, you need to be who you truly are. You need to say and share what you are scared to say and share. Because when you speak from your heart, when you speak from your soul, other people will see themselves more clearly. It will liberate other people. So anytime you get in your head, anytime you're scared, anytime you're worried, you need to remind yourself that it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the people you're going to impact, their lives, their families, the families, people that they're going to impact. It's all a domino effect. We're all here to help other people. And of course you don't feel alive because you're not being who you truly are. You're hiding behind masks. And it's okay. You don't need to judge yourself. But you weren't born to be digestible. You were born to be fucking fully expressed, fully alive in who you are, in your full power. You know, you can't fake energy. Like, you can't fake authenticity. And I intentionally called this episode at the beginning we started with, are you being fully honest? And about honesty. And I think it's so interesting when people say like, okay, here's how you're going to be authentic. Like, no, there's no manual to being authentic. You just say whatever the fuck you want. You do whatever the fuck you want, you know, like but also there's like not a dark side to it, but there is another side to it where when you are fully yourself, when you just say whatever the fuck you want, do whatever you want, whatever, are so unbothered, are so unfuckable with, are so unshakable. This series, Unshakable series. People will judge you. People will project onto you. People will be triggered. Oh my gosh, so many people send me hate comments. They say crazy shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to scream louder. I'm going to be more of myself. No one No one can ever take away who you are at your core. No one, no matter what they say, what they do, anything, can ever take away the love that lives inside of you, can ever take away who you are, can ever take away your essence, can ever take away your power, can ever take away your energy. That lives inside of you. That's who you are. And you have the power to unlock it when you allow yourself to be fully expressed. Yeah, when I first started entrepreneurship, I talked a lot about manifestation. But now I speak more about like the heart and truth and God. I'm not religious at all, but I believe in a higher power. It's important to have a higher calling to things. And I recently posted a video on, I think, my TikTok about ego desires and heart desires. And for a long, long time in my life, I was in ego desires. I didn't even know it. And so now I'm really here for heart. We all have a specific path. If you want to share any questions, I'm going to just connect it with my heart, see what else wants to come through. I have so much joy. It's so interesting. Like, a lot of my life, I've always had so much joy, and I really hid that. Like, I dimmed myself. A lot of my life, people were really triggered by me. And so I learned early on, like, not to be who I truly am, not to be like loud, not to be this, that. I've always been really, really confident, and it triggered the fuck out of a lot of people. I'm laughing because I have so much joy. You guys, when you are who you truly are, you beam of joy. You literally feel like you're on drugs all day long. You feel like you're on shrooms. You are the shrooms. And my wish is for you to have this. And if you feel activated in your body, in your cells, when I speak, when you read my content, when you see me, this is my energy activating something inside of you. And this is how you know my work is for you. And it's an invitation to DM me, and let's fucking blow shit up. Let's work together. Let's have so much fun. Because you were not put on this earth to be small. You were not put on this earth to dim your light. You were put on this earth to do magical shit. You were put on this earth to feel alive every single day. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so much joy, and I want this for you too. Imagine getting paid to exist, being who you truly are, magnetizing your desires, having so much fun. It's a lot easier than you think. It's a lot easier than you think. You just have to have safety in your nervous system to like be who you truly are, because there's parts inside of you that like are scared. They don't feel safe, and that's okay. We don't want to judge them. We don't want to bypass them. But I'm literally an expert in this type of work. Alchemizing shame, feeling safe to be who you truly are. Like literally, guys, my whole life, I was so scared to be who I am. Like deathly scared. So scared. I will answer that question in a moment. But I was so scared to be who I truly am. I literally, you guys, to the point I was so deathly scared to be who I truly am, I literally built a whole fucking persona, a whole life. That was not me. It was so subconscious. It was so unconscious. If you would have asked me a few years ago, I wouldn't have said like, oh yeah, I'm wearing a persona. I was just like the cool one. I didn't care. I wasn't deep. When like, I'm literally so deep. I care so much. I care so fucking much. I feel so deeply. And so, yeah, like I said, I wore this persona. Like, I went to UC Berkeley. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I, became a millionaire. I worked, climbed the ladder. I got all these things, and then I had a life or death incident, and I realized I don't even want any of this. Like, I literally don't want any of this. And then I built like entrepreneurship. I started my business, and I was focusing on like helping people attract wealth and nervous system abundance. And I am here to speak about abundance. Like, it's literally in my cells. But then I realized that wasn't fully authentic to me either. And it didn't make me feel alive. After a while, I was helping people rewire their money stories, their healing, their money wounds, shame. But then I realized like the money wounds is the Band-Aid. It's not the root. And I'm here to heal the root. And so when you're just focused on money, like I love money. Everyone should have a million. You're going to be a multimillionaire if you're in my field. That's all I attract. And so everyone's meant to have millions of dollars. Money's just energy. So when you fully like liberate yourself and be alive and connected to your full essence, you will receive wealth. But anyways, I burned that business down because I realized it was boring. Like, I didn't feel alive. I can talk about wealth attraction in my sleep. I can talk about helping you rewire your beliefs, create a new mind-body connection, attract more abundance, how to get more of what you want. But like the angle I was doing it in was surface level. It was boring. It was so dry and people wanted more of that. And I was like, well, I have a choice. I can follow my heart and connect in on what I truly want to do, or I can appease the masses and abandon myself. And I was like, no more abandoning myself. I don't give a fuck if, you know, like if people leave my audience, if unfollow me, whatever, because I'm not here for that. I'm here for depth. I'm here for heart. I'm here for soul, and I'm here for multi-millions, of course. But I was hiding behind that persona, that image. So I want you to ask yourself, like, where are you hiding behind your own persona that you don't even know, that you're unconscious to it? I don't know what's stuck in my throat. Like, usually when my throat's stuck, like, what am I wanting to speak? Let me answer this question here. Can you give me some advice on how to have strong control of myself when I'm in distraction and go away from that? Yes, hold on. I'm going to just connect inward to see what I'm not saying, why my throat keeps clogging up. I think it's hard to be who you truly are because, yeah, for a lot of my life, I carried this belief that I'm not loved, that something's wrong with me, and I need to be perfect. And so that belief really kept me stuck, and it's really, really sad to say. But also so many people feel that. So many people feel like they're not loved for who they truly are. And it's a wound living inside your nervous system, living inside your body. And I am saying this with this expression because I feel it. And I never thought I would alchemize it. And I've alchemized it. That's why I'm able to come on here live every single day, say whatever the fuck I want, literally like beam my energy and not be scared. And I want the same for you too. In terms of giving you advice on how to have strong control of yourself when you're in distraction, I think number one, you need to anchor in a why, a bigger why. We get distraction and pulled away from things when we don't have a big enough why. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, that's going to take me away from this mission I have here. I will go to my funeral dying. I show up here every day on live Instagram. It's so fun, you guys. Like, I literally have the time of my life. Like, I wish all of you guys were here in person. We would literally have the time of our lives. I will be doing events and stuff in person down the line, but like conferences, different stuff. And so for me, it's a bigger why. It's not about me. I'm not coming on here for me. I'm coming on here to connect with all of you guys and be the leader that my past self needed. My past self didn't need someone to wear a mask. My past self didn't need someone to be like, oh, here's how you're gonna get more money. My past self needed someone that was in their full fucking power, that didn't give a fuck, so that my past self could see, oh, okay, it's safe being that. Like, I'm still gonna be loved and accepted. I also really, really doubled down on nervous system work, like really intense. At one point I was working with I was doing it like twice a week, 3 times a week, like with a coach, because it's hard for us to build the safety inside of ourselves without someone else. So I would say anchor in a why. It needs to be bigger than yourself. And if you're still getting distracted, it's not a big enough why. Or you just haven't been honest with yourself. Like, for example, when I first started entrepreneurship, I was like helping people with manifestation and this and that. And I do love helping people get everything they desire. Like, I have strong conviction. I have strong self-belief. I literally feel like you can have anything you want in the world. Like, literally fucking anything. Literally dream so big. Yes. But when I was speaking about manifestation, I wasn't speaking about it in the angle that I wanted. Like, I'm not here just to say, here's how you can get more clients, or here's how you can get your dream life. I'm here to be like, hey, you can have millions. You can have millions, you can have your dream life, you can have dream clients, and you can feel fucking alive. You can feel so lit up and so powerful, unshakable in who you are, and not care what anyone thinks. Literally, if you guys see my energy, if you're on video, you can see my energy. You can feel me through the screen. There's not an ounce in me that gives a fuck what anyone thinks. I don't give a fuck. And it feels so liberating to say, you guys, because my whole life I cared what people thought. The first episode of my podcast, you guys, is fear of judgment. I was like paralyzed by fear of judgment. So if you want to share any other questions, I'm just pausing. Wow, there's a lot of energy moving here. I'm going to just connect inward for a moment. I'm going to see what else wants to come through, and then immediately I will listen to watch your comment. Okay, I had a wild belief pop up during this that I'm too loving. That feels so weird knowing that's the version of me I'm moving towards. Oh my gosh, Amelia! You literally are my past self. Literally, like, because, okay, for a long, long time, it was really hard for me to be who I truly am, my authentic self. I literally, you guys, literally, I think I have this written in my journal somewhere. I mean, I don't have it because I live in Bali now. I burned down everything. But I literally wrote, I think I just care too much. I think I just have too big of a heart. I think I literally need to just suppress that because there is something wrong with being too loving, having a big heart. And this all stemmed 5 years ago. I went through the worst breakup of my life. It completely broke me. I was devastated. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep, anything. And I remember in this moment, you guys, I felt so much shame, so much fear, so much guilt. And I literally, you guys, the only thing that would help me each day is literally saying to people, I'm not even joking, saying to people, I'm sending you light and love. I'm sending you light and love. And for a while, I thought that was like kind of stupid, kind of silly. But I started judging myself. And I was like, okay, maybe this is just too much. Like, I care too much. Like, I have such a big heart. And so I suppressed that. I just stopped doing that and saying that. And then I started wearing this armor and this mask. And I didn't let myself be and connect with that part of me. And so for like 2 years, I went away from that and just was like, oh yeah, I'm strong, I'm ambitious, I'm successful. But then like my heart literally would ache. My heart was like, no, Paige. And I just ignored it. I was like, no, like this is who I am. And then I had a life or death incident and I almost died and my life passed before me. And I thought, holy shit. I didn't have the courage to be who I truly am because I was scared people were going to judge me because my heart is too big, because I care too much. That is crazy. That is insane. Oh my gosh. So then I started doing more nervous system work, more somatic work, and was like, yeah, actually my whole life who I've been is actually not who I truly am. And who I am is someone that feels so deeply, cares so fucking much. Like, to the point where it's been debilitating. And I went my whole life pretending like I didn't care. That's crazy. That is that's insane. And what's also wild is majority of people on this planet do care deeply, do have a massive heart. They just don't let themselves. Because you guys, it is so much easier being powerful, coming on with armor, than being who you truly are. Showing your heart. It's so easy for me to come on here and be like, yeah, I'm going to help you get wealth. Yeah, I'm going to help you get more abundance. It's harder for me to be like, yeah, like this is my heart. And a lot of my life, I didn't have the courage to be who I truly am. But now, I don't give a fuck. And I'm so myself and it's so much fucking fun. And your light will trigger the fuck out of people. Literally, you guys, it will trigger the fuck out of people. But that's not your problem. I want you to share in the comments what's something on your heart. I want you to share with me, like, what's on your heart that you have been so scared to share with people, because it's going to liberate you. It's going to liberate the world. Your authenticity heals the fucking world. Your energy is your magnetism. People are drawn to energy. People are not drawn to fucking bullshit. Wow, this has really been clearing a lot for the collective, because I feel a lot in my body from the collective. And so my deepest desire, yes, is to help you become a fucking millionaire, but my deepest desire is to help you become alive, fully expressed in your full essence, in your full energy, in your soul, connected to your heart. Wow, I really wish you guys were here. I'm having the time of my life. I'm going to see what else wants to come through. Yeah, the shame that lives inside of you was never yours. There's nothing wrong with having a big, big heart. I think it's so courageous. I think it's so brave. You know, one of the hardest things that I've done this year, or actually my whole life, is follow my heart. Because my heart told me to do something that was completely different than what my mind wanted me to do or what my image was. And so for so long in my life, I abandoned myself. I was like the wise one, the one that had it all together, the, you know, this and that. And like, yeah, sure, I am someone that's like very intelligent, very ambitious. You know, I don't want to say have it all together because no one has it all together, but I am someone that like, yeah, is very confident, has unshakable self-belief, like fucking every cell in my body, I feel invincible. But also there is another side to me that's very, very much heart. And I'm here to share with you, like, it doesn't need to be your ambition or your heart or millions or not. It can be all of it. It can be you all fucking fully expressed who you truly are. It's not this or that. It's all of you. And when you're all of you, you magnetize all of your desires. Wow, this has been so, so much fun. If you have any questions, feel free to share. I'm going to just connect it with my heart for a moment and see what else wants to be shared. You don't need to be anything that you're not. And your energy is always going to go through different waves, right? Like, when you're fully expressed, yes, you have joy. Yes, you have like aliveness, but being alive is you being your full authentic self. So it's you acknowledging the shame. It's you acknowledging you have fear. It's you acknowledging you have doubt, because you can't be fully expressed without all of that. And I think there's a misconception that when you're fully your authentic self, it's just light and love and it's fun and this and that, but it's also, you're facing all aspects of you. You're facing your shadows. You're facing all of it. So if you want to be your unapologetic self, you need to meet all parts of you that arise and not abandon them. When you feel sad, when you feel shame, when you feel guilt, when you feel grief. Oh, guys, grief is one of the hardest emotions you will ever experience. This past year, I went through so much grief. I didn't even know it was humanly possible to experience what I felt in my body. It was really, really hard. I thought that grief just comes when someone passes away. It was really hard. So if you are someone going through intense grief, you're going to be okay. And if you need a guide, nervous system, I can help you. Because in order to receive more of your desires, you need to sit with that grief. It's hard. It's really, really hard. I mean, there were some very dark days, and no one speaks about it. And so really, wherever you're on your journey, just make sure that who you choose to work with is someone that has gone to depths within themselves, within their soul, because someone can only hold you to the degree that they've met themselves. Had I not alchemized shame, have I not sit with my deep grief, have I not sat with everything inside of me, I wouldn't be able to come on here and feel alive. Like, you can see it in my eyes. And so just know that wherever you're at on your journey, it's all guiding you to where you're meant to go. The more that you meet all parts of you, the more that you magnetize what's truly for you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much and see you and love you and all your power. I'm going to just see if anything else wants to come through, and then we will end. You can just place your hand on your heart and connect inward with your heart and just notice what you have received from today. Your heart's always speaking to you, always whispering to you. Your heart is the gateway, the doorway to more abundance. So you can just take time to be with it and thank it, acknowledge it. and accept it. It's beautiful to feel deeply. It's beautiful to have a big heart. It's beautiful to care. I always want to just stay in my body. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you. I see you. If any of this resonated, send me a DM on what's your heart. I want to hear what's on your heart. If this activated any cells in your body, that is an invitation to reach out to me to work together, because that's when my work invites you in and pulls you in. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time for day 10 tomorrow.